Hello guys, Dusty here with another YouTube video, and today we are showing some pickups. Yeah, we're kind of close to the other pickup video, and the reason for that is, first off, I forgot to upload the other pickup video. So yeah, that was just sitting on my hard drive. And then of course, I ended up picking up more stuff from the past like 5 days because that pickup video is like from 5 days ago. So if this is being uploaded like 2 days ago, that's how late the last video was. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be uploading this video like maybe tomorrow or something like that, just so I don't have two random pickup videos going up on the same day. But anyway, pickups, stuff that we found mostly at thrift stores. I haven't gotten any pickups at the pawn shop over the past couple days, unfortunately, but I have gotten a ton of pickups at the thrift stores, and I've also gotten a couple pickups at the garage sale. So let's get started with my first pickups. Now, these pickups were two days in a row at the same Goodwill. These happened. Okay, so check this out. So we walked into the Goodwill on the second time we were in the Goodwill during the day, because I've been going twice a day now. I've been going like early in the morning, like around 9 to 11 o'clock, and then again in the evening, like 5 to 7 or 8 o'clock. So, you know, just whenever I can get out there, because I've noticed that's when I typically find the most stuff. So I'm just kind of cornering both of those spots, I guess. So these were both in the evening, I believe. And yeah, we found quite a few. For starters, the first day, Xbox games. So first off, we got, and these are just on the shelf. They were $2 a piece. We got Soul Calibur 2. Not extremely exciting because I actually do already have, I believe, this version of this game and the not greatest hits, Platinum Hits version of the game. So this will be a duplicate. I think I have a friend who might want it, so I will set that aside. Or it might be in better condition than mine. In that case, I'll switch it out. But yeah, then we got, and by the way, it is complete and everything. We got Counter-Strike here, which is complete and everything. Once again, all of these are $2. Counter-Strike. We got, wrong bag. Okay, this one's a little interesting. This is the one that I was kind of looking for, because I plan on doing eventually a series where I try to determine the worst game in my completely subjective opinion that you will not agree with, exactly the worst game for a game console. And this is definitely going to be on the contenders list. This is Drake of the 99 Dragons. And unfortunately, this one did not have a manual with it, but it did have a disc, and I've been looking for this game anyway, so I figured might as well pick it up now, right? For $2. I know I overpaid for it, but still, it's life, I guess. Paying anything for that game is overpaying for it. Let's see. Next, we got Need for Speed, Underground. I like racing games, so anytime I can pick one of those up for a couple bucks, I'm pretty happy. Particularly one that I don't have. Next, we got Time Splitters, which apparently Xbox Nation was pretty afraid of. They were like, "Oh, first Halo, now this." But yeah, I assume that's the way they were phrasing that anyway. But yeah, altogether, Time Splitters, and it has the stuff in it, so that's cool. And I've heard it's apparently good, because first Time Splitters, now this, right? So I heard that from Xbox Nation, so they're completely unbiased on Xbox games, I would assume. Next up, we've got Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I did not know this game existed. I watched the movie. I remember liking the movie. So, you know, might as well get the game. I don't know what it could possibly be about, but yeah. It's a licensed game. Next, I got Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, which I have for the GameCube. Now I have it for the Xbox, and it is complete too. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Next, we got Need for Speed Most Wanted, a game that I did not have on any console. It is complete and in good shape, so happy to have this. Next, we've got Enter the Matrix, complete. I can't remember if this is the decent Matrix game or the really, really, really bad Matrix game. Let me know in the comments. If you know. If you don't know, then don't let me know in the comments, because you don't know. But anyway, we got LA Rush. It's complete too. Which I'm sure is maybe decent. It came with the cheat code, so hey, that's something, right? But yeah, that's a cool pickup thing. Next we got more games here. This is a game that I already had, but was missing the manual. This is Castlevania, Curse of Darkness, so pretty cool. That, and I believe this one's in much better shape than mine, so Happy to have a upgrade copy for that. Next we got Fusion Frenzy here, which I saw on eBay was going for like $8-9, so I figured might as well pick it up for 2, so I have it, right? Wouldn't have really been a game that I would have picked up anyway, but apparently it's is it a Microsoft published title? Yeah, it's a Microsoft published title, so interesting. And it's only for the Xbox, so you're not going to see that on the Bandai Wonder Swan. Next we've got ATV2 Quad Power Racing. I like ATV games as I like racing games, so yeah, pretty exciting. Next we got an upgrade copy of Voodoo Vince here. I had Voodoo Vince, but I did not have the manual for Voodoo Vince, but now I do, so there you go. And I believe my disc wasn't as good in shape, so that sorts that out. Then we've got Hulk, because I saw it there, and it was there, and it's complete. Don't know why I did this, but I did this. So yeah, those are Xbox games, and I try to find Xbox games whenever I can, because eventually someday there might be a niche group of collectors, kind of like us GameCube collectors, that are after Xbox games. So I want to get them all before, you know, it's too difficult to do that. And I know I sound like a little bit too preemptive doing that, but you know, you just get worried when you see stuff like Nintendo games at the price they are, and Super Nintendo games at the price they are. You want to get the stuff before it gets expensive, right? So you can hold it in your collection for the future, right? So yeah, those were the Xbox games that I pick up. Now, exactly next day, I walk into the Goodwill, and it is full of PlayStation 2 games in the same spot. So, here they are. I believe a couple less, well, like one less PlayStation 2 game. But yeah, we got a game that I already had, but I only had the disc to it, Maximo Ghosts of Glory, which apparently this is a continuation on the Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins, depending on what you call it, series. But yeah, it's complete, good condition, and these were also all $2, so pretty cool find there. I believe I probably paid $2 for my disc-only copy at GameStop a long time ago, and I played it for a while and couldn't quite wrap my head around it, but yeah, whatever. We got, okay, this is a cool pickup. Rampage Total Destruction. Absolutely fantastic, fun game. Yeah, it's a Midway game. Also has the original Rampage on it. If you like the original Rampage, you will probably like this game. So, just word, you know, to you guys. If you like Rampage, try this game out. And it is complete, too. I believe all of these are complete, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, this one isn't. What the heck? I think I just jiggled a cord. Hold tight for a moment. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. Hopefully that didn't screw up the capture. We'll try running the HDMI again. Okay, that worked. So anyway, next up, sorry for that brief intermission. Where did I put the game that I was just showing? Oh yeah, one that I'm pretty excited to have because I've heard that this is the best in the series. Twisted Metal Black. Only the disc, unfortunately, with this card here, but it is in good shape. And for some inexplicable reason, I got the black version of the disc in the greatest hits case. So mystery, how that ended up happening. I don't know. Whatever. It's I don't know, maybe somebody bought it from GameStop and they put the wrong disc in the wrong case. That happens every once in a while. But yeah. Well, it doesn't happen anymore. Nobody buys PlayStation 2 games from GameStop anymore, but it used to happen. Next, we've got a game called Gun. I actually have this on the GameCube, and I think I might have it on the Xbox. But yeah, Gun. I know my old neighbor really likes this, so I haven't played it yet, but I should probably play it eventually. Pretty cool for $2, and it was complete and everything. So next we got, as I've always said, I like ATV and motorcycle games. We got MX versus ATV Unleashed, complete in there, of course, and awesome. Not sure if I have that one, by the way. I might, but and now I have 2 of it, I guess, if I don't. Okay, this is a game I didn't have before, and I'm kind of excited about. Devil May Cry. I actually did not own any of the Devil May Cry games, so pretty cool to have a Devil May Cry game, because these games are, like, from what I hear, really fantastic. So, and it's complete in there, good shape. What more can you ask out of life? Then next we've got Destroy All Humans. I saw it there for $2 and I picked it up. I can't remember if Destroy All Humans was like, you know, a relatively worthless game or relatively like maybe it's worth like $5. I don't know, but I have it now and that's all that matters. As I throw it into a pile of games. Next we've got Destroy All Humans 2. Which apparently the previous owner of Destroy All Humans thought Destroy All Humans was fun, so they bought the second one. So hey, maybe I'll have to try it then. But it is complete, good condition. I like the artwork here. Like it looks really cool, and that's something I have to bring up with this one too. The artwork looks absolutely fantastic. If anything, I just buy these games because the artwork looks cool. But I believe it was also on the Wii too. The first one anyway. I'm not sure about the second one. All right. Then next up we have Shadow of the Colossus. This is the greatest hits version. I did not have the greatest hits version, I believe, so I'm going to be putting this in the collection because I collect both because I'm crazy. But yeah, I picked this up at a garage sale, the Black Label version for a couple bucks a while ago. So now I have this one. And funny enough, I actually saw the greatest hits version like a day later at the garage sales. And they wanted like $10 for it. That's freaking ridiculous, particularly because this game is incredibly expensive. I mean, since the Eco Shadow of the Colossus collection came out, you know, this game is inherently valueless. But yeah, I like having it. So that's it. All right, next we got another copy of Red Dead Revolver. Apparently this game isn't as uncommon as people talk about. But yeah, it's Red Dead Revolver, another copy. This is the greatest hits version. I did not have the greatest hits version, so I'm happy to have the greatest hits version. Then next we've got... Okay, this is another cool duplicate. We got Dark Cloud again. We actually got this from the pawn shop for $1.99 a while back. But yeah, it's in relatively decent shape. The case needs to probably be switched, but yeah, pretty cool. Used to be an uncommon game. Now, I think it's just because they re-released it and made a greatest hits version that, you know, it inherently lost all of its value. But yeah, still, nonetheless. And once again, you know, I don't collect for the value of the games. I just collect for fun. I like having good games. If it's a good game, I'm happy to have it. And also, if it's a really bad game, I'm happy to have it. Because a really bad game can be just as fun as a good game if you think about it. Ow. Okay, next we're going to save that one for last because that was one of the cooler ones. Okay, this is one of the really cooler ones. I've actually wanted to get this game for a long time. It's completely eluded me. And this is the original Bully for the PlayStation 2. Well, actually, all the Bully games are the original Bully. Rockstar, unfortunately, only made one in this game. I watched a Let's Play of it a long time ago, and it looked like a really interesting game. Of course, that was the Scholarship Edition on the Xbox 360. This is the regular edition on the PS2. So I'd like to eventually get the... I've actually seen the Scholarship Edition on the Xbox 360 too at the pawn shop for $6.99, but I've just never been able to find it with a manual. So I've been holding out for that with the manual. But yeah, this has the manual and everything too. Okay, now the only game to my recollection besides Twisted Metal Black that did not have the manual next, and it is a freaking shame because the game that I am talking about is none other than Ape Escape 2, which is a pretty freaking cool pickup. One of Ubisoft's like earlier PlayStation 2 titles. But yeah, it's in there. Unfortunately, no manual. But $2 for Ape Escape 2. That's pretty darn good. In a crappy Blockbuster case. I'm going to need to switch this out as soon as possible. But yeah, that'll go on the game shelf, right? All right. So that was all for those pickups. Next, we went garage sailing. I went garage sailing with my sister and her husband. Shout out if you guys are watching. Hi, Mom. No, anyway. But yeah, we went garage sailing and I found some things. All right. So first stuff that I found was for $1 a piece, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and another game. But unfortunately, the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 just didn't work. They were too scratched. I didn't get them in the light enough, but they were $1 a piece. I don't feel like I lost too much on that. But I did get for all of... Ugh, what's on this thing? Yeah, creepy liquid. Ugh. I don't know. I kind of got it from a shady garage sale. I'm worried. And the game fell out now. Great. Fix that. we got a game that I'm actually kind of excited to have, Left 4 Dead 2, because I like Valve stuff for one thing, and also this game is very fun, so happy to have picked that up. Then at a different... Ew. What was on that thing? Guys, you see like the grossest stuff on this channel. I kid you not. Like that Game Boy game with the hair in it. Ugh. And now this. Ugh. Okay, so I went to another garage sale, and I found a bunch of pretty good deals on random stuff. For starters, we've got Unreal Championship for the Xbox for $1. That's pretty cool. Did not have this game. Did not have the manual, but the disc is in there, and it's in good shape. So $1 for Unreal Championship. I gotta do that. Particularly since I didn't have it before. Then next we've got for $3, in this plastic bag for some reason, a Wii Motion Plus Black controller with a second condom. So that's good. Yeah, pretty great. Oh yeah, and I used a colloquial term for the jacket for the Wii controller. I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody calls them that. So anyway, moving right along. We've got something that I'm pretty excited about because I did not have one of these, and I've been wanting one for quite a long time, but could never seem to find one. And that is a wired Xbox 360 controller, like an OEM wired Xbox 360 controller. And it was actually next to a non-branded cheapo generic one. So, like, I looked at that and I was like, oh, this is cheapo generic. Is this one? But nope, it is legitimate, has all of its markings, and it was $3. So, heck yeah, for $3, a legitimate and really nice shape Microsoft Xbox controller. Even has a nice Xbox 360 embossment right there. I will be able to use this for PC games, and that will make me very happy. So, yeah. Next up, we've got... Okay, we've got some pickups from the Iowa Falls Goodwill that we went to. And now these ones I kind of feel sad about because I had gotten in there before this guy with a Pikachu shirt that was looking through the game. And, you know, it feels sad whenever you basically buy the games that another collector might have bought. But who knows? He could be a reseller, but I doubt it wearing a Pikachu shirt. He was probably a genuinely good guy. Probably had kids and family, and I just took his games right out in front of him. I am a terrible person. But, you know, I've got to bring pickups to you guys, so what am I going to do? And particularly since a lot of these games are kind of cool. So we got Draken the Ancient's Gate for the PlayStation 2. Pretty nice shape. Pretty, from what I hear, okay game, I think. We got one that I'm excited about, and did I already have this? I think I might have already had this. We got The Simpsons Road Rage for the PlayStation 2. Complete in here. I don't know if mine was complete. I think that might be the thing. Mine might have been just the disc in the case. So, happy to have this complete anyway. And I think mine was also Greatest Hits, if I remember correctly. But, oh man, it's just hard to remember how the games you have and what they are and everything. I need to make like a PDF quick reference guide thing. But anyway, this is something that I picked it up just because I like the game, even though it does not have the manual, and that is Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, I like this game. I like it on the GameCube, the PS2 version, but the GameCube version, it's actually good if you can get past the Sonic with guns thing, and the whole kind of weird control camera angle issues. But altogether, it's still an enjoyable experience. So yeah, even if it's on the PlayStation 2, the controls just aren't as solid on the PlayStation 2. So I recommend checking this game out for whatever console, even the Xbox. All right, then next we've got... funny story. Look at this. Red Dead Revolver for the PlayStation 2. I swear these things are just falling out of the sky and hitting me in the head. But yeah, figured might as well pick it up. $2.39. By the way, all the Iowa Falls Goodwill games were $2.39. So that extra 39 cents really gets you. But yeah, and it's complete in here. I don't know if my Black Label was complete or not. So happy to have this nonetheless. I think it was, now that I think about it. But whatever. Let's not think about it too much. All right. Then next you got we've got a game that I'm actually really happy to have, but I just could not find it with the freaking manual, and I was not going to spend $2 plus on this game without the manual because it's basically worthless, but it is my favorite Tony Hawk game. It's Tony Hawk's American Wasteland Special Edition, which I believe just the greatest hits versions are special editions. So, and I believe it it has 2 exclusive classic mode levels, 2 exclusive secret characters. So this is an example where owning the greatest hits is a much better thing than owning the regular version, which I believe mine was the regular version. I had it disc only. In fact, I have all the Tony Hawk games on the PlayStation 2 disc only, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I just bought them from GameStop when they were like $1 a piece. So how can you say no to that, right? And this wasn't like now. This was like back in like 2011. So yeah, I just bought those games to play them, and I played through most of them actually at some point or another. Then next we got Kingdom Hearts 2 in fantastic condition. I don't believe I own Kingdom Hearts 2, so very happy to own Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm glad to add that to the collection. So fun. Next we got one that I don't know why I bought this. Maybe because it was $2.39 and it's a Sega game, but we got Sega Bass Fishing. Why not, right? Maybe I'll just be in the craving to do some 480p Wii motion control fishing someday and want to be able to pull this game off the shelf and say, yeah, I can do that. And they also had a bunch of Wii Fitness games, crap like that. I think somebody might have went through the games before I did. Well, the Wii games before I did, unfortunately. They probably got a great haul while I got Sega Bass Fishing. But yeah. Or, it could have just been all those fitness games. Somebody bought the Wii for a fitness console, like, you do. And they were like, Dad wants a fishing game. Buy a Sega Bass Fishing. But yeah, happy to have this. And once again, it's in nice shape. Everything's in there. And that'll be going straight on the shelf with the Wii games. Man, my bed is just full of random game cases right now. All right. And also from the Goodwill, same day and everything, of course, we managed to get 2 plug-in plays. We got this Namco one for $3. We got this Namco one for $3. They both have the battery doors and everything. I haven't been able to test them. They're probably just horribly corroded and horrible. But yeah, I don't think they feel heavy enough to have batteries in them, so I don't think they have batteries in them. Now I'm up to like 3,000 of those things. Oh, and I have another thing I need to show you at the end of the video. But then also, of course, I picked up, unfortunately, I already had this. I don't know what I was freaking thinking, because I already have this. I know what's up here. This is the Tetris plug and play, right? But it's only the second player controller, so I paid $3 for the second player controller for Tetris. Screw that. Well, maybe my second player controller doesn't work, or maybe there's 3-player. I doubt 3-player Tetris on a plug and play. No, just quit trying to rationalize your decisions, you idiot, Dusty. Oh. Anyway, then we also got another game. We got it tonight at the local Goodwill. We walked in, looked around. Oh, first of all, I pulled up into the driveway, and there is this guy in he wasn't in his car, but I saw him walk out to his car, and it was his car. He had a Cadillac DeVille parked like freaking in 2 of like the parking spots. So I did what any kind bystander did, and I parked up like this close to his car. And that was pretty fun. But yeah, anyway, I walked into the Goodwill, checked what they had to see, and alone by itself, which is the definition of alone, I saw for $2 a game that I was just about to pull the trigger on eBay. I had actually did an eBay auction, bid on the item, and somebody outbid me, which is unfortunate. But now I got it. Sonic Rush. Yes, I freaking loved this game when I was a kid, and I'm sure it's probably still good. Hopefully, I'll play it and see. But yeah, from what I remember, I really liked this game. So it felt like a Sonic game, to put it that way. It's kind of like the 2 big series that you can say this with is it either feels like a Sonic game or it feels like a Star Fox game. All right, because if it doesn't feel like a Star Fox game, it's not good. And if it doesn't feel like a Sonic game, it's not good. That's how I determine the quality of a Sonic game, as if it feels like a Sonic game. And this game felt like a Sonic game. Though the freaking Chaos Emerald levels were so hard. but it does have the manual and the game card in there. So happy about that. Very happy about that. Well, that's all the pickups. Quite a few things. Definitely a full video worth. So, there's nothing really else I have to talk to you guys about other than, I don't know, we can do a quick update vlog. I might do another update vlog, like, separate from this, so if you just want to watch that, then I don't know if it's going to exist yet, but we might as well talk about, you know, update and life and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've been going to the garage sales, with my sister and her husband. We've been kind of carpooling to the garage sales, every Friday morning, hitting them all, going to every one of them, and doing it pro garage sailor style. So that's been pretty cool. We've found a couple things. Nothing retro yet, which disappoints me. I go to the freaking garage sales to find like the Nintendo games, the Super Nintendo games. The occasional, like if I can find GameCube games anywhere, I'm freaking happy. But you know, just like N64 games, those kinds of things that I'll just never find at the pawn shop or thrift store. So that's what I go there for. And it's kind of sad to not see. Oh, I'm missing something from the garage. I just remembered I picked something up from the garage sales. If you would like just a moment to stay here and wait, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna grab it out of my kitchen. All right, it's in my kitchen. Just one moment. Only take a minute or more. I'm almost back. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. My house is a little bit of a mess, so I kind of have to step around some things and stuff. All my records. Man, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so we got some stuff at a garage sale actually. We looked on a table and we saw taped to a Game Boy Color. Well, taped to a Game Boy. That's what we got. We got Game Boy Color with stuff taped to it. We got a Batman taped to it, and in the cartridge slot was a red cartridge that said Pokemon on the top. So of course, this is Pokemon Red. And yeah, they're in decent shape. I mean, Pokemon Red has a little bit of label damage up there. And Batman has quite a bit of label damage. But I believe I already own Batman for the Game Boy. So anyway, yeah, and blue Game Boy Color, which we do actually have one of these, but this one's in much better shape, so this is going to be switched out. Except there is one grandiose problem with this, and that is the sound is on. All right, the sound is on, but the sound just doesn't work. So I'm going to have to go in and put in a new speaker. But other than that, yeah, fantastic. And funny story about the Pokemon on this game. They all have incredibly vulgar names. That is the first time that has ever happened. I've picked up a game at a garage sale, and all the save slots, I usually talk about save slots, and some of them have, like, strange names, like Sklorb or something like that, but I've never seen them with, like, incredibly vulgar names, and no, I'm not going to show them to you. This is a PG channel. Come on, guys. Maybe if we hit 3 billion subscribers. No, I'm joking. That's not going to be a subscriber milestone, but yeah, they're like a kid in the 90s came up with these. It's endearing to watch this, even though, yeah, kids those days, man, come on. But yeah, we got Pokemon, and I'm probably going to keep the save on it because I'm not going to be playing Pokemon Red anytime soon. If anything, I'm going to be playing either Pokemon Yellow, the Japanese version, Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy, or Pokemon Yellow on my 3DS. 3 different options for Pokemon Yellow, so there you go. But yeah, I finally got it, and I will be able to put this up with a little Charizard diorama where I have all the games with Charizard up, which is pretty cool. Well, not all the games with Charizard, but all the games with, like, feature Charizard as, like, the main thing. That's what I've done. So, yeah, that's another pickup. I don't think I did that quite well, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, that was I can't remember if it was $3 or $5, but in the grand scheme of things, it was Pokemon Red and Game Boy Color for $3 to $5 with Batman. That's worth it. So yeah, we got that. But yeah, go back to the channel update stuff. We got, oh, I should probably show you this. This is the pile of pickups right here. Look at that. Look at that. That is just a pile of just random games. Oh, and the other thing I have to show you. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about this. Okay, so it was on eBay for $6 on auction. So I put in the bid, the final bid, got it for $6. I believe it's the cheapest ones ever sold on eBay. But for $6, an E3 exclusive Atlas Who's Your Teddy Bag. Oh man, that is freaking cool. Featuring Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Pretty cool. Haven't gotten to playing Persona 4 Dancing All Night. In fact, haven't even gotten to playing Persona 4 yet. Heck, I've barely scratched the surface of Persona 3. But yeah, pretty freaking sweet to have this. And direly excited for Persona 5. That's the story of my life. Excited for a game that realistically, I have played like 10 minutes of the first one. So there you go. But that's worth it. You know, it's worth being excited for the music alone and stuff like that. But yeah, let's talk about some update things. So, been, as I said, going to the garage sales, thrift store, stuff like that every day. It's a thing that I've been doing. Let's see. I've been on a diet. It's really screwed with my head. Clouds. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've been feeling healthier. I might even look a little bit healthier on the camera. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do I look healthier, or do my pale rest of my face and rosy cheeks mean that I have like some kind of malnutrition? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, figure, you know, when's the best time than now, right? To start dieting. So I've been dieting for a week now. Like extreme hardcore dieting. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I took a step in the right direction. So hopefully by December, I will be a relatively fitter Dusty. Because guys, let me tell you, if you've never weighed 300 pounds before, it's hard work. Well, it's not hard work to get there for someone with my metabolism, which basically means anything I eat goes directly to my thighs. But yeah, yeah, it's not a fun experience, so I'd like to be less than that, and I am already less than that, actually. Last time I weighed, I was 302. This last time I weighed, which was yesterday, the previous time I think was a couple months ago, but this time I was at 286. So we're making progress. We're making headway. We're getting down there. We're going down the digits. 16 pounds. Wow. That's more than that Will Smith movie with the 12 pounds. So yeah, other things to talk about. Oh yeah, I also want to know, would you mind me doing a vlog series? Do you think it would just horribly clog your sub box? Would you know, maybe that will be where I show like the non in the wild pickups. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see in a vlog series, and I'll make that happen. If you guys even want to see a vlog series, and if you don't, feel free to tell me. I don't want to give you guys content you don't want. So, also Let's Plays. I should talk about Let's Plays. Let's Plays. I've been very busy right now. And these videos are super easy to make. All right, pickup videos. I just basically set up my camera. It takes like 45 minutes to get the darn thing working, and then it happens. I make the pickup video and. But yeah, Let's Plays, I basically have to set up for like an hour and 30 minutes. And these aren't exaggerations here. If my capture card doesn't work, it's my computer. If my computer doesn't work, it's the software on my computer. If the software on my computer doesn't work, it's my camera having problems. Well, not with Let's Plays. My camera doesn't have problems with Let's Plays, but it's like a console or something. Everything goes wrong whenever I try to do Let's Plays. So we'll see when they can come back, but I'm not going to rush it too crazy fast, to put it that way. So yeah, that's something that is going on. Let's see, is there anything else important happening? Oh yeah, I'm planning on starting a retrospective series because that's also easy to produce. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a retrospective series on games that I have been recently playing and I have beat. And two of those games that I have in the queue right now, the two that I've beat recently, are Star Fox and... excuse me, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Sorry, my head doesn't work right. And I just hit my pop filter. But yeah, Phoenix Wright and Ace Attorney. Darn it. Star Fox and Ace Attorney. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And soon I will be ready to do Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And like 3 years from now, I will be ready to do Persona 3 Fez. So yeah, what else is there to say? Anything else? Anything you guys want to elaborate on right now? No? Oh yeah, I can't hear you. That's not how YouTube works. Yeah, just let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to talk about. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to do. And also, I do have a kind of new project coming up soon that I'm trying to, get into fruition if I can. There's a lot of, work to be done to get it ready, but when all's said and done, I think it's going to be an interesting thing and my next kind of chapter in YouTube. So, that's going to be pretty interesting. At least I think. I don't know if it's going to be on a different channel or not. I don't know if I'm going to do another channel, but and if it is on this channel, I hope you guys don't mind that, most of the content's going to kind of overlap with what I do, but some of it's like going to be a little different. So, I don't want to announce anything yet because once again, nothing's set in stone, but, if things work out the way I want them to, it should be very interesting and a very exciting premise for a very exciting YouTube series I don't think anybody's ever done before. So, that's going to be exciting. Because I'm going to be doing a first rather than, just copying a format that everybody else under the sun has done, which is pickup videos or Let's Plays. So yeah. Anything else to say? Anything else to do? I'm tired, guys. Anything else that I picked up that I forgot about? Oh yeah, and also, I don't know if you've been following my Twitter, but follow my Twitter because I'm gonna start posting to that darn thing. Yeah, Twitter's been something that I kind of evaded doing, and now I'm gonna start occasionally doing cool video-related posts, life-related posts, stuff like that on Twitter, and it's gonna be great. You'll be able to keep up with me because I run pretty fast. I'm joking. I'm like, well, now I'm 286 pounds, not 300 pounds anymore. So, hey, I can run a little bit faster now, maybe. Or maybe I can run a little bit slower because of the whole malnutrition thing. But, depending on the way you'll look at it. But anyway, this has been Dusty. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments on anything that I've asked you to let me know in the comments. And I'll see y'all next time. Take it easy. Now watch me fumble to try to get the recording to stop. That's going to be fun. These videos are very professional.